Are augmented reality glasses finally worth getting? That is the question that I aim to answer in today's video, where I will be doing a review on the XREAL One AR Glasses. But before we dive into this in-depth review, I have to mention that the XREAL One glasses were sent to me for a review. However, XREAL is not paying me for my review directly, and this review will still stay true to my experience with the glasses and my true personal opinion alone without any external influence. So when you first get your XREAL One glasses, you'll be met with a fancy looking box. Inside of this box, you get a hardshell case branded with the XREAL logo on it, along with a little envelope that includes the nose pieces, a manual, and a polishing cloth. Inside of the case, you get the glasses, of course, and the USB-C cable, which connects your glasses to your device. It's really important to be very careful when removing the plastic that protects the lenses because it tore upon removal, but that's what comes included. The USB-C cable feels very light and it's also braided, which is very nice, but overall, my first impression of the glasses is that they feel very sturdy and well made. But how did they feel while wearing them? Well, let's talk about comfort and fit. The fit compared to other AR glasses that I have tried was nearly perfect. They didn't feel tight on my head, the arms are adjustable, and the default nose piece fit me perfectly as well. They do, however, offer a few different sizes of nose pieces for those who don't find the default comfortable. Be aware that when adjusting the arms of the glasses, it will sound like you're breaking your $500 glasses. The glasses also don't feel too heavy on my head, and I have worn them for long periods of time with ease. But at least for me, these are the most comfortable to wear AR glasses I have tried yet, but that is probably because they are bigger than other pairs that I have tried. While your mileage may vary heavily depending on your face shape and size, I do find that personally, the overall comfort level and fit of the XREAL Ones is very good. Now, let's discuss what sets these glasses apart from the competition, and that would be the specs and the unique features it has. The XREAL Ones are the most advanced AR glasses I have tried yet. They come equipped with two of the latest Sony MicroOLED displays, directional speakers designed by Bose, and a brand new dedicated chip designed specifically for these glasses. The display on the XREAL Ones impressed me a lot. As I have said before, it is using the latest MicroOLED display from Sony, and the way that they work is by shining two little OLED panels down into a little see-through mirror that reflects the image back towards your eye. The display is 1080p and 120Hz, which makes it a perfect companion for most gaming handhelds. The peak brightness of the display is also up to 5000 nits, which is very bright. However, it is not always this bright in practice. In fact, one of the most important and newest features of the XREAL One reduces brightness a significant amount, which may or may not be worth the trade-off for you. I will discuss this specific feature later in the video. The screen size is advertised to be 147 inches, which if you think about it, is very impressive for something that you can fit in your pocket, and is also great for gaming on. I'll be discussing my gaming experience with the glasses later in the video as well, so stay tuned for that. The speakers on the glasses, as I stated before, were done by Bose. I would say they are decent, but I wouldn't say that they are like mind-blowing or outstanding really, although they are pretty good for what they are as directional speakers aimed at your inner ear. But I do wish they were just a tad bit louder, but I assume that's for privacy reasons, but I really can't complain too much about them as they sound very clear and they sound good from a casual listener's perspective. The newest feature of the XREAL One that makes this product stand out from the crowd is the brand new custom chip called the X1. The X1 enables you to use anchor mode, side view mode, follow mode, and ultra wide mode, all while having onboard 3DOF stabilization and decreased latency. Before the X1, XREAL glasses required the use of a separate device to be connected to it at all times to do the processing that is required for stabilization. Now it's all done on board the device, so you can connect just about any device with the USB-C display port and it will do all the processing inside of the glasses instead of relying on your device, which I have to reiterate doesn't require an application to be present on whatever device you are using the glasses with. So why is the 3DOF stabilization provided by the X1 so important, you might be asking? Well, stabilization keeps your screen stable while you're moving your head around, which is very important for reducing eye strain and providing a comfortable and clear viewing experience in all of the different modes that XREAL has available. This is especially important in anchor mode. Anchor mode is the mode that I use the most often because it gives you the illusion of having a real monitor. Positioning the screen with AR glasses can be difficult, but once set up properly, it's really nice. In anchor mode, you can turn your head away from the pinned screen and it will not follow you. The display stays in place like a real monitor or television. This way, you could turn a boring blank wall into an entertainment center with the right devices on hand. Something like a laptop or gaming handle would do wonders with these glasses, which we will talk about in the next section of the video. I also played around with the other modes. The ultra wide mode is kind of cool. Basically, the entire display is too big to display in your peripheral, so you will have to move your head around and use the gyro to emulate a very ultra wide display. And the side view mode is perfect if someone needs to interrupt you while you are using the glasses, as it is a display that pops up in the top left corner of your view, sort of like a mini map in COD. But let's move on to the next part of the video, which is the gaming portion. The primary reason XREAL sent me these glasses was for me to talk about them in a handheld gaming setting, and I think these glasses are actually the perfect companion for handheld gaming due to the new X1 chip built into them. Because of the X1, the glasses host their own software built in and don't require you to download any applications, or in the case of the Steam Deck, a Decky plugin to get the most out of them. This is something that, as far as I'm aware, is completely unique to the XREAL One and XREAL One Pro, which are coming out later this year. In my opinion, they are perfect for owners of the Legion Go, or in the future the Legion Go 2, due to the fact that they have detachable controllers. This way, you can set your Legion Go down and sit back and use the controllers, or any controller for that matter, and play on your floating screen in front of you. This is great for traveling as well. It's like carrying around a TV or monitor with you wherever you go that can fit in your pocket. Now, I wouldn't recommend competitive gaming on these glasses, but I mean, you could. They are 120 Hz displays after all, but I don't know, you do you. But anyways, they did improve the latency 20 milliseconds down to 3 milliseconds compared to their predecessor product, so that is still impressive for gaming regardless. Fun fact, the latency is lower than the Apple Vision Pro's latency, which is 12 milliseconds. So while gaming on the XREAL Ones, I didn't notice too much latency at all. By the way, these glasses will work with your Xbox, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and most likely the upcoming Switch 2, but they will require some sort of adapter. I also want to briefly mention that the XREAL Ones do support 3D content, so you can absolutely run emulated GameCube and 3DS games in real 3D on these, so that might be also something you should consider if you enjoy those games. But another great thing about gaming on the XREAL One glasses is that they also grant you privacy. There are 3 levels of electrochromatic dimming available on the glasses, which can be adjusted to your taste. So if you want to block out the external world, you can go all the way dark. This way you can emulate an almost completely private dark room for yourself and your display. Also, when using these glasses, it is less likely that, let's say, for example, someone sitting behind you on a plane will see you die an embarrassingly large number of times to that one boss you've been trying to beat. So if you care about privacy when gaming in public, like on a plane or something, these glasses could be a good fit for you. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say other than I think the XREAL Ones are great for media consumption. But I do have some recommendations to make your experience even better. So the first recommendation is to get the XREAL Hub if you are using a Steam Deck, MSI Claw, or a standard ROG Ally. The XREAL Hub allows you to play and charge at the same time. However, this isn't an issue with the Legion Go and ROG Ally X due to them both having 2 USB-C ports built into them. The other recommendation is a very personal choice, but I like to use these glasses in enhanced brightness mode when gaming. This requires you to turn off stability mode, but the display gets much brighter and makes the visuals of the game I'm playing pop out a bit more. So finally, let's talk about another use for these glasses, which would be productivity. For the first time ever, I actually can sort of recommend a pair of AR glasses for getting work done. I feel comfortable enough wearing these that I even wrote the script with these glasses on for the most part, but of course it's not perfect. I mean, I struggle to find a comfortable position with how my head is orientated, but the stability feature from the X1 chip makes this a bit easier than it is without it. But even still, I cannot wholeheartedly say that I would prefer working on these glasses instead of my laptop screen, but if necessary, I could do it, and I think that sometimes the ultra wide feature could be useful. Like, let's say I wanted to watch stocks on a larger display to show more data. I could do that with these glasses better than I could with a small laptop or tablet screen. The resolution of the display could also make small text difficult to read. I know 1080p in each eye is not something to scoff at necessarily, but I will admit reading small text can be a bit of a chore. But overall, I think it's truly up to you and how you feel with them on, whether or not you are able to use them for productivity. So did the XREAL Ones prove that AR glasses are finally worth getting? Well, the XREAL Ones come in at a price tag of $499 USD, which is not cheap by any means. You can get a gaming handle for around that price alone. But the XREAL Ones provide a unique experience that can only be perfectly described by wearing them. I could try to show you what I mean, but trust me, you have to try a pair of AR glasses on before you can truly understand the value of owning a pair of them. That is exactly what XREAL did while I was visiting their booth at CES this year. Many people walked away from their booth astonished by just how unique and impressive their glasses were, and my overall experience with with the XREAL Ones as a whole isn't that far off, but there are some cons that come with the glasses, as there are with every product that I have reviewed. Because they are glasses in the most literal sense, light will still come in through the sides and bottom of the glasses. Also, something of note is that at the end of the day, the XREAL Ones are still tied to a cable to your device and can't be used on their own. So the XREAL Ones at their core are still a screen mirroring device. So while they do have their own chip on board, they cannot do any smart features without a smart device doing the processing still. So with that said, do I recommend everyone to go get these glasses? No. But wait, hear me out before you click out the video. In order for me to fully recommend these glasses to such a broad audience, I need them to be capable of being more than a screen mirroring device. There is a camera attachment launching later this year, which will enable more features, but even still, these glasses still need to be attached to a device to work. So as far as I'm concerned, they are just a luxury accessory. I mean, they are a really nice luxury accessory, but when the day comes where AR glasses can be used independently, then maybe I could recommend everyone to get a pair. So perhaps maybe the X1 chip that is located inside of the XREAL Ones is a step toward that becoming a reality. But regardless, I think the XREAL Ones are a glimpse into the future and are priced as such. $500 is a tough pill for a lot of people to swallow. But regardless, due to how comfortable these glasses are, the new X1 chip, and the other features I discussed in this video, I can wholeheartedly recommend these glasses for those who are either on the fence of getting a pair of similar glasses or are actively in the market for a pair of AR or XR glasses, as I personally believe these to be some of the most compelling options available at the moment. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you found this video informative, leave a like and subscribe for more tech reviews. Also, you might as well hit that little bell to be the first to know when my next video comes out. This has been Killer Cam. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Peace.